What is up, nerds? It's Jerry from Them Nerds coming to you with a new edition of Them Nerds Presents What We're Watching. I am going to be talking about HBO Max's new series, Our Flag Means Death. This series finds Stede Bonnet become the pirate he always wanted to be and join a bloodthirsty ship as it sails the seven seas. But he's unable to leave the luxuries he had as an aristocrat and often dons himself in silks and reads books, leading to the ship's crew always on the verge of mutiny. But what would this unlikely pirate do when a real pirate attacks? And that's when Blackbeard comes into play, played by Taika Waititi. The two begin to admire each other and often emulate each other. And dare I say, fall in love with each other? One of my favorite characters is played by Leslie Jones herself as Spanish Jackie. Absolutely hilarious, and especially love that she has a wooden hand. A vehement lover, she's had 19 husbands. But the real story is between Stede and Blackbeard and their friendship that they build together. And this also leads to the reputation of the two being torn apart by other pirates, dying to be known as the leader of the sea. One thing I will say about this series is that it's a slow burn. I found it funny from the beginning, but I wasn't sure if I absolutely loved it till about episode 3. And then by then I knew that this series deserved a second season. The ensemble cast proves that anybody could be a pirate. And it's oftentimes these side stories that steal the show. And although you may not call Stede a pirate at the end, you definitely call him a leading man. I personally cannot wait to see what happens to Stede and Blackbeard, Spanish Jackie, and the crew of the Revenge. And that's why I'm hoping that this series gets a season 2. I, for one, would give this series a solid 7.5 out of 10. HBO Max has a hit on their hands, and it's definitely going to be a cult classic before you know it. But what did you think, nerds? Have you started this series? Why don't you leave a comment below? And while you're down there, like and subscribe. And as always, stay nerdy.
On social media at We Them Nerds on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's all for now. Be good to each other.